Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Turkey are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through. That's a cute ball. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Pretty robust defending.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good 35 yards out, this. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shevchenko! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Shevchenko really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Nice looking ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise powering forward here. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Could be danger here. And this is Shevchenko. Here's Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baresi calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dixon.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
So we're still where we started right now. That's Ruben Neves. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And that should get the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dyer claims comfortably. Serginho. And they can counter here. Oh, well measured. Well, that pass isn't the best. White. Tries to play it through. Ruben Neves. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Dink through. Mbappe. Olise! Ruben Neves is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Thuram. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Koundé, Odo. And it's Shevchenko. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Turkey have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Baresi. Ruben Neves. To Osimhen. Rice. Batiyor. Great vision. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball, good take. Now it's Olise. Oh, he's burst through. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Now it's Olise. And he's there to clear it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well timed, excellent interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're underway again.
Turkey clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And a chance! White. Now it's Osimhen.
This is the time you need that pace.
Great ball if he can get there. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. He's picked his way through.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Rice is onto this. Olise. And it's Shevchenko. And Serginho. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? The less said about that pass, the better. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's well spotted. Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution for Turkey, number 8, Shevchenko. Number 14.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 17.
Lobbed in behind.
Bize. Coming on the field.
And
Number 97.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Number 27. Rafa Silva. Substitution in progress.
Turkey have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Just about up to 75 minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Ruben Neves. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Now the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Osimhen. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ruben Neves. That's an imaginative pass.
Inter appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Serginho. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Somewhat off target. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Involved is...
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi, and this is Eto'o.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Szoboszlai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Nuno Mendes. And it's Szoboszlai. Otto spots it and intercepts. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Bommel. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! Turkey are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Shevchenko. Van Bommel. Done delicately. Dink through. Eto! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Szoboszlai played into space out wide. Good ball, good take. Chooses to go back. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Nuno Mendes opts for safety. Swung over. Messi might just make this. That's Busquets. Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been cut short. Skriniar. Nuno Mendes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Van Bommel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can get that clear.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Barcelona looking to pass their way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... And Shevchenko! It's there! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Played out to the left flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Otto cuts it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That is good alertness. Now it's Szoboszlai, and it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
The attendance for this match
gone for a
was
throw-in.
50,953.
Busquets. Now that looks a... And he shoots! And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ronaldinho! Cannavaro is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe. And this is Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Turkey, number 8.
So, time for changes
Shevchenko.
on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Mbappe. Number 17, Olise. Coming on the
Closing
field,
in on the last quarter of an
number
hour.
97,
Barcelona finding their
number
passes.
19, Raul.
Oh, good
Number
take in a good
20,
area. And
Isco.
drive!
Substitution in progress.
That's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Aubameyang. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball over the top. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's their second corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Ball is over the line. Baresi clears.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Great chance! Oh, should have put that away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He'd have done well to reach that. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
4 added minutes has been
4
indicated.
added minutes on the board. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Jong. And that is a little undercooked.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. He's found the way. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other.
Shoots! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Baresi. It's Kimmich. Baresi. And it's Kimmich. Plays the return pass. Cannavaro. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos. Olise getting this one clear. Bebeto touches it back. Ball played for Rijkaard. Oh, there's the clearance. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's forced to go back. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard couldn't quite sort it out. And that's a dangerous ball. Great chance! And he hits the net. AC Milan are all square. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Vinicius Junior, brilliantly cut out. Kukçu. And it's Rijkaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Cannavaro.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aubameyang. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hernandez. Serginho. Cannavaro. Half an hour played now. Baresi. And Serginho. And it's Hernandez. Threads one in. Aubameyang picks it up out wide. Elects to cross. Cleared away. Baresi. And he opts to go forward. And here's Shevchenko. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Olise. Oh, it's come loose. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's managed to get free. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, super Rijkaard! He's missed, but not by that far. He is through here. Showing good feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now this goes for a shot! Goal! Turkey! And again they hit the front. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Turkey are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And here's Aubameyang. And it's Rijkaard. He's in space and looking for options. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Bebeto bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter is on. It's played through for him. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. Bebeto. Played out wide. Gascoigne. Lovely ball and a rip. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hernandez can get it clear. Out for a throw. And it's Kukçu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Well, they can break here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Great ball if he can get there. Played into space out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cannavaro. And Koundé. He's on it, can he get away? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Baresi tries to play it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gascoigne. Bebeto. And it's Kukçu. Looking for the run. Raul pinches it off him. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The ball has bounced loose now. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's cut it out.
Turkey clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Raul.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the through ball. Can he finish? Bebeto is herring after that one. Gascoigne. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. And Bebeto! Off the post! And that was very necessary. And it's Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. That has been cut short. Turkey close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Can he finish? That's the keeper's ball.
Turkey really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans
and
have pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
Turkey
occasion.
against Milan.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, they're first. There's the header! He will be livid with himself. And they've got a throw. Kunde, Olise, Turkey finding their passes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's bustling, tries a shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Shevchenko, and here's Van Basten. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. Great ball if he can get there. Rijkaard. Caceres. Milan looking to pass their way through. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Shevchenko clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played into space out wide. It's out for a goal kick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, what about a counter-attack? Darren Fletcher. Now, can they get him away? Totti looking to get on the end. Big chance! Van Basten gets flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Totti. Tonali. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot at goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Turkey can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tonali.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Otto gets over and intercepts. Probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. Darren Fletcher, passing is crisp and sharp. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Totti. And we hit half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. The boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Turkey go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Turkey are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard is the guilty party there. Baresi. Serginho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Serginho. Cross needs to be good. In again.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Pass somewhat off target. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now, this could be a chance. This looks shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Turkey.
Milan have their third corner.
Shevchenko. Number 14.
Otto is there and he can get that clear.
Running on the field.
The pass is intercepted.
Number 97.
Spread it left. Oh, there's a probing ball.
9, Fernando Torres.
Turkey still have the cards to affect this game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bastoni. And here's Stoichkov. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear. He's in a good position here. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he thumps it clear. Ball is over the line. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov! That was superb goalkeeping.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Baresi clears it away. Turkey are looking to go forward now. Now it's Torres. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's gone forward. Now it's Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time.
Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Floated through. Here's what? And Torres! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And it's Kaka. Roberto Carlos. Olise. That pass has been well intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Stoichkov.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Vinicius
added time.
Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in a... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Well, nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, the idea was a good one, The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good taking up. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho. Shevchenko. Guardiola. One has ended up in no man's land. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Forward it goes. Looking for the run. Cafu, and he welcomes it in. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Caicedo. Turkey are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Odo. Olise. And no, that was never going to make it. Hullet. Hernandez. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Now Odo. Quality ball. And that has left him in a heap. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
DiMarco. Can he get it through? Son Heung-min. Galatasaray trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind.
He's having a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Shevchenko taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Fantastic from Elise! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Hernandez. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Rijkaard gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Olise with a real chance here. Well, they've done this before. Can they do it again now? Olise!
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! Knocks it into space. Now it's Hullet. And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's Shevchenko. Rijkaard with the slide tackle there. DiMarco. Turns back here, probably the best option. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Turkey really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So once again, we're underway.
Turkey have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And this is Shevchenko! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Turkey get themselves into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And back to the keeper. Cafu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Hullet. And it's DiMarco. Guardiola.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Son Heung-min, and that could set him on his way. Great chance! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
There's the header! Oh, it rattles the bar. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Turkey! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
66 minutes is number 14.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's come to nothing. Son Heung-min. And it's Guardiola. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Shevchenko. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. Galatasaray are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! Has another go! He has done it! They're level in a slice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 19.
So, time for changes
Cafu.
on both sides, actually.
Number 32.
This is
Demarco.
quite a battle.
Number 20.
No question, that's a foul.
Son Heung-min. Number 17.
You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Batiyor. Number 9.
Serginho. That is lovely.
Targets.
Well, that is one way to
Substitution in
stop him.
progress.
Referee has just said play on. That pass isn't the best. Out to the left it goes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. So, another set play. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Bayer claims it safe hands.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Delivered across. Looking to play him in. Now it's Torres. No way through. So Torres! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Batiyor. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Odo. Rafa Silva. Turkey looking to pass their way through. He's free, he has got space. Big chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Minutes has been indicated.
Turkey take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now, oh, what has happened here? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deep into stoppage time. And he's had it nicked away. And the referee brings it to a close. Turkey have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. Kunde is there to clear. Shevchenko, now it's Mbappe. Nicely shaped ball, and he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior might just make this. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Turkey looking to pass their way through. Lampard. Vinicius Junior. Cafu calmly anticipates. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence. Turkey appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Shevchenko. Turkey have reclaimed it. Opts to play it back. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Serginho.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
That has not gone well.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's picked his way through, tries to play it through. He's had a shot! And he's taking no chances there. That's a cute ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Odo. Turkey finding their passes. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Takes a shot! Goal! Galatasaray! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shevchenko, looking to play him in. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To turn a deficit into a lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Turkey take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. And that's put paid to a promising move. Turkey have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Turkey have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Rafa Silva is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, easy pickings there. Vinicius Junior. Adams makes the interception. Van Basten. Pass is just off target. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Turkey come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Turkey are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Lampard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. To Rafa Silva. Serginho. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro clears it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Serginho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu gets into a good position. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Looking for a runner. Oh, well measured. And it's Shevchenko. Rafa Silva. It's Silva! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Danger averted for
The
now.
attendance for this match was 80,113.
He's got away. He can get that clear.
Galatasaray really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what a mistake! Koundé, Baresi, and it's Serginho. That's an imaginative pass. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And this is Shevchenko. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Turkey can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Right, Shevchenko. Played right into his path. Beckham. Well, that looks a decent ball. Serginho. And it's Hernandez. Ambitious ball here. And this is Shevchenko.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cafu. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Nice-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Floated through.
This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a good ball through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Turkey, number 14, Mbappe, number 8, Shevchenko.
Galatasaray really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Number 9, Fernando Torres, number 97, Aubameyang.
Now it's Aubameyang.
Number 20, Isco. Substitutions taking place.
That's a throw. Baresi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, there's the clearance. That's headed upfield. Great vision. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's... Oh, Bamian! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Turkey have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great... pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he...
Totti! They've got to be quick to recover this. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Pele. Olise. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's had it nicked away. Buffon punts it upfield. Pele. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
They've certainly set out to cause a...
Cruyff! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Played out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Olise. Played with finesse. No luck with that dink over the top. Turkey still without a single shot on target. That's a little off target. Olise is looking to influence the game from out wide. Mateus with the slide tackle there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe looking to play him in. He's away. And he's in on goal. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Shevchenko. Nedved goes steaming forward. That has been slung wide. Hit into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Cruyff. Almost half an hour in now. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Cross from Cafu. Vinicius Junior. And Shevchenko. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Nicely spread. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's straight offside. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Hernandez.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that's well spotted. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Turkey really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Elise. Oh, this is a terrific run. Totti. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? Vinicius shoots! He's scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Turkey have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction.
And the shot! Goal! Turkey! Into the lead once more. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Shevchenko really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
No, it's come to nothing. Otto kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that has been clubbed away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Nedved. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pele with the cross. Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu. Hernandez calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Searching pass he's played there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Serginho. And this is Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. He's through. Chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Just eases him off the ball. Olise. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Shevchenko with a real chance here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Shevchenko! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. And here's Totti.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Olise. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Odo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Turkey really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yeah, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Shevchenko. Olise picked out brilliantly. So much time and space here. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. And here's Shevchenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shevchenko. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's gone looking for safety. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Koundé is onto this. Looking to play him in. Koundé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And once more he proves rigid and robust. So we're still where we started right now. Passing nice and neat. And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Turkey are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Stood up well to him there. That is good alertness. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vinicius Junior. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Odo. Cucurella calmly anticipates. Elise. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a good ball. Great chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And yes, there's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Turkey pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Turkey finding their passes. Chance! Goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well,
and that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Turkey.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage...
Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Yeah, Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko demonstrating his defensive quality there. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's taking no chances there. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Serginho. Baresi. Turkey are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's been shifted off it. He can run onto that. That is good alertness. Caceres. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Little pass back. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Galatasaray finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Still goalless at the moment. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit does well to get it back. Xavi Alonso. Messi. He has found the way through. And he's opted for the long pass. Baresi. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Oh, shooting chance! Caceres going vertical. Serginho. It's Vinicius Junior. Right, Shevchenko. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, nice interception. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Neto.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vinicius Junior. Baresi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Odo. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Vinicius Junior. And here's Elise. Played with finesse. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Eto'o. Pull it. Oh, that's clever. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Turkey really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Turkey clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Turkey have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to check.
It's Adriano! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Xavi Alonso. Pull it. And he was quick to react. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Vinicius Junior. Baresi. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shift Messi! That is some save from Khan! Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Not the most convincing of passes. Baresi could move up a gear here. And here's Elise. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. And it's Shevchenko. Now the ball's gone astray. Pull it. Otto gets a foot in here. Played into space. Thuram. And it's Thuram.
Galatasaray appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's another chance! Oh, taken with style! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Turkey leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that was vital.
Galatasaray really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Knocks it into space.
Turkey really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in, he's got tall. He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
And it's Perez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Showing good feet. That is a brilliant interception. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Darwin. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Inzaghi. He's picked his way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Serginho. Now it's Olise. Now it's Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Inzaghi. No goals as yet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Inzaghi. Hernandez cuts it out. And here's Perez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's just beyond his reach. Rijkaard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Kamavinga. Shevchenko. Now it's Darwin. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Looking for the run. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Now it's Darwin. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mbappe. Olise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Perez. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Costa Curta gets across and deals with it. Hernandez into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No, it's not getting there. Chooses to go. Chance, surely! Kamavinga. And it's Perez. Rijkaard. And it's Azar. Nunez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make
There
it.
will be 1 minute at a
A
time.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Threads one in. Oh, super find. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Hazard, he's shifting through the gears here. Can he find the finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Costa Curta. Perez is in a really good position out wide. Filippo inside. Big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just... Oh, what a climb! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the through ball. He is through here. And this is... Great chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Turkey are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, super find. And he welcomes it in. Swings it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Kamavinga, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Shevchenko. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, well played, well played. David Villa, and here's the chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's neat. Couldn't squeeze it through. Turkey needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's having a shot! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
22.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Substitution in
So
progress.
all square. Decent chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Turkey really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Shot could be on, and he was alert to it. Neymar has created one goal already, and he's there to retrieve it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's
There'll be
Hazard.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. And the counter is on. And it's Hazard. He's got away. They really do have to make something of this. Serves up across. Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. And here's Torres. Oh, he's seen that early. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're underway. Adriano, the man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Cannavaro tries to clear. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Olise. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. And he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has ended up in no man's land. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Olise gets over and intercepts. Baresi. Turkey finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Serginho. Now it's Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Turkey clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Cruyff. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Chance to deliver. That's a decent clearance.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's fizzed it forward. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior. Played into space.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes till the break. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Shevchenko. Guardiola. And he's picked it up out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Turkey ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here, and shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Adriano. Roberto Carlos. He's had a shot! Otto gets it away. That's very neat. He's tried one! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, played right into his pocket. It's Ronaldinho! In he goes again. Superb goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Inter Milan are in front now. The game's own has a shot! It's a loose ball. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shevchenko. And a chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Decent enough try. Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Adriano. Great vision. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Great ball if he can get there.
Turkey clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Shevchenko. Closing in on goal.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's found a way through, and that's a good ball. They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 99.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Ronaldinho. Numero 16.
Just eases him off the ball.
Numero 6. Roberto Carlos.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision.
Numero 97.
Hazard.
Aubameyang.
Quick look,
Il
then
numero
big
17.
header!
Sedos.
It's hit the upright. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
4 minuti di recupero.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Otto, played out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Hernandez looking for the run. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Works it forward. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has not gone well.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
David Villa. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This looks promising. And he's in on goal. Always, there's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. Baresi. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Shevchenko. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Griezmann running with the ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Vinicius Junior. Shevchenko! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. And we have our very first corner. Maldini clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Done delicately. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Cannavaro makes the interception. Elise. And it's Ribery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. Elise. And Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Mbappe. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over
Those
here.
of you making their way home on
So your
public
views on the first
transportation
half?
today, please
Solid,
watch the screen for
very
train
solid,
departure times
actually,
from
Peter.
all local
They haven't
major
made much of an
stations.
impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Turkey are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Face to face with the keeper. And he shoots! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the...
And a chance! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Against Turkey.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? That pass has been well intercepted. Turkey are looking to break at pace, and he's intervened well there. Shevchenko, and he was quick to react. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker.
Olise! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Played into space out wide. Big header! And the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Now this... It's Silva! Off the post! Otto has been caught there, it's a foul. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. Olise. And here's Olise to Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Good read, needed to be. And now, and he's decided to go for it. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Foden. Galatasaray applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has...
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2, then. Well, the clearance is short. Turkey are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get rid. But they've got it again. Very nearly half an hour gone here. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior is sporting... He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All right, Shevchenko. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Olise. And the shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Real chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Might be danger. And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kukçu. And that's another good win of the ball.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Turkey are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Foden, Baresi pulls off it, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Turkey have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. That gets things going for the second half. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he has shown him a yellow card. Serginho. Hernandez. And Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Baresi. And Shevchenko. Some resolute defending there. Koundé was in no mood for any of that. Foden. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. Played in by Foden. Koundé gets it away. Galatasaray have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Olise. Serginho looking understandably energised after his goal. Hernandez. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And again! He has done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They're still trying to make a game of this. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high.
Goes for a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Back into the middle. That has been slung wide. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he takes a shot! No, it's wide.
Galatasaray are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Koundé. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kirkchu. Pass is just off target. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Serginho. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Thinks one through, and he was alert to it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Could be danger here. He's had a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish of true class! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Galatasaray grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's through and all alone. Tries a shot. Really well taken goal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Turkey really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
Oh no, what has happened here? Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's with the keeper. Odo. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Odo. And it's Koundé. And Hernandez. Serginho. Tries to play it through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Serginho concedes a free kick for that. Pass somewhat off target. 5 minutes to add. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cannavaro. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's beaten the last man. Hernandez. Serginho. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.